Hi, John. This is Mom and Dad. We're here to wish you a very happy birthday. But before we do that, I want to think back to the day in Houston when you were born. A very important day. And I remember I rushed there from work to be there, thinking that it would take as long for you to be born as it did your big brother Mark. And as soon as I got my books out to read, the doctor said, "Mr. Engelstad, you have a bouncing baby boy." And we're really excited about that. But what Mom and I would like to do is, we realize that you've reached the tender age of 40, and we're going to make some suggestions to you on how to live the rest of your life.
And how to handle getting old.
Because
most of your friends probably aren't old.
And you can see how well your mother and I are handling that. Your mother.
Okay, these are some tips for when you grow old. One is to take care of your elders, like us, so that your girls will see what you're doing and will take care of you.
Be a good example to your children.
Be a good example.
Another thing that's very important as you age is you have to be concerned about your diet. And I've been reading recently that there's a worldwide shortage of turkey. And so I think you need to branch out to chicken.
Quail, chicken, pigeon.
And maybe the odd vegetable thrown in.
Or right? Rabbits.
Oh, we can ship you a lot of rabbits. Now we have other ideas too.
Another thing we're thinking of.
Mom is checking these off as we go here.
Maybe you should consider getting one pair of long pants. That as you grow older, you may have dressing occasions. You will have people that will get sick, and you'll have to go visit them in the hospital, and maybe even a funeral.
Yeah.
So that could be. So long pants would be nice.
Now there's another thing. You really have to take good care of yourself. You need to be concerned about your fitness, and because you don't want to have to spend 5 minutes getting out of a car, as someone has thought I did at times. So you need to take advantage of every opportunity to get fit, and even if you lag behind Carrie, if you see some stairs, you might need to do some hamstring stretches and quad flexes and all that kind of stuff.
You could give him some exercises.
I could. And I mean, to date you haven't had to do any of that, but as you age, you're going to have to consider those things.
Another thing we're thinking of is you might want to hike with someone who can carry heavy loads. So since you right now don't have any boys, you might consider having Abby and Aaron do some weightlifting so that when you're hiking, when you're older, they could carry your backpacks as you have carried ours so nicely.
Another thing as you age, you'll find that your temperature comfort zone becomes very narrow. There's someone on this couch who really is much better at talking about those things than I am, because her comfort zone is down to
72 through 76.
No. 72 through 73.5. But so what we're suggesting is that you might want to consider in the future that you have a car with an air conditioner that works. These misters with battery-driven fans
are nice.
They're nice, but we found that they don't always do the job.
Especially when you're going out with friends.
When you're going out with friends, you have to miss them in the back seat, and it's very annoying.
Very embarrassing.
Squirt water on them.
Another thing you might want to do is encourage your family to do marathons and triathlons, and order t-shirts, which are extra large. So you'll have lots of shirts to wear, in addition to the ones you already have.
Well, in addition to the ones that you'll be supplying to your
And
father.
people will be impressed, thinking that you actually did those races.
And some people actually think that I attended the University of Florida.
Anyway. I would say many of your shirts are John.
They are. Most of them are. This is important. John, seriously, keep standing up for things that you think are correct. And an example of that is, if you're ever walking on the Boston Common, and some 6'4", 240-pound guy litters, be sure to tap him on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, sir, you dropped something." I'm sure you remember that day when we were walking with you. We sprinted. I believe we sprinted in the other direction. And the day in Charlie's Airwaves, when Charlie made some terrible comments about Hispanics, and you were probably 11 years old, 10 or 11, you said, "Dad, we need to leave here," and you were right. And I'm embarrassed that we didn't do that. I also remember that 89-year-old guy who was driving the wrong way on the median when we were coming back from that double Ironman triathlon. I never would have done that, and it was because of you that we stopped and drove that man to Central Florida. So
Which is
I'll
pretty
never forget
amazing.
things like that. So stand up for the things that you think are right. Keep doing that.
And keep up your good work ethic, which I think actually you got from my dad.
And your dad.
Yeah, you're right. You
And your
work
mom.
hard.
And your mom.
Keep your wonderful sense of humor. Keep up with your old friends.
And your
Developing a good support system, I think, is really, really wonderful. Whether it's old friends, new friends, just people that you can count on.
And your old parents.
That's right. And the last thing is,
Enjoy every day.
just as you always tell us.
Yes. And happy birthday
Happy
one more
birthday.
time. Hi, John. John, this is a birthday party on your behalf. Mom has baked this cake, and we're going to sing to you right now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
Got it?
Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You smell like a monkey. And you act like one too.
Here we go.
Happy birthday.